Hey guys, how's it going? Zombie here with Xenar Gaming, and today we're looking at we're looking at Destiny 2, or at least we're trying to. What's going on now is it seems that the servers are actually full. It is just after midnight. Reaper and myself are both waiting on the ability to actually get into the game itself. I just did an unboxing video while I was killing some time, waiting for this to happen. I'll put that up soon. And I just put in all my content. I have a digital copy, a physical copy. I have the limited edition. I have probably 3 different versions of the Cold Heart due to methods in which I did this. And now I'm just sitting here waiting. This normally happens with a lot of games. I was really hoping this would not be the case. I'm very limited on time when I can put in tonight. But if this doesn't fix itself soon, I will unfortunately not be able to play tonight, but we're going to sit here and see how long it takes. But yeah, this does seem to be an issue. They apparently did fill to capacity. That's really disappointing. I was hoping with the rolling start they did, with the rolling release they did, that it would not be much of an issue. And I can't help but think maybe if they continued it for the US itself, instead of releasing on the East Coast at midnight and releasing the entire country at one time, if they did it gradually, maybe the servers would have been able to handle it possibly. I believe they may have just crashed in this instance. But we're just going to sit here and we're going to see what happens. So yep, just bear with us guys and we'll get to it momentarily. I think I'm getting in. Are you? I'm at the background now. It's loading up. Alright guys, we're back. It only took a few minutes, fortunately for me. Reaper is still waiting on the other end. We're going to go ahead and try to get this thing going and finish whatever prologue comes on. So when Reaper gets in, we'll be able to play with him as well. Oops. Well, that's about what I wanted anyway, I guess. Language based default. Make sure it's enabled. I'll try not to talk to myself too much, guys, during this process. I do have a tendency to do that. During cinematics, I'll try not to speak too much, but I will the cinematic videos later from my gameplay. So once the game's completed, I could try to put that together, and I'll do it without commentary, so you won't have to worry. But this seems to be the intro cinematic, so let's just see how it turns out.
I never knew you in life. Your first life, anyway. You died on a battlefield long before my time. Something special brought us together. They called it the Traveler. And when it arrived, it changed your world forever. It was a golden age. And for centuries, humanity thrived. Until it didn't. An ancient enemy pursued the Traveler across the universe. Humanity faced extinction. But the Traveler made a choice. Its sacrifice destroyed its ancient enemy and brought life to the ghosts. I am a ghost. More importantly, I'm your ghost. And you are one of the Traveler's chosen. You are a guardian. This is your destiny.
Alright guys, this is really awesome. This is actually a record of when I beat the first Destiny game, and it actually shows my original fire team, my primary fire team, which is me, Reaper, and a good friend of ours that we used to play with on this game called Dino Scribbles. I actually think that's really interesting that they actually have this saved in, and that's the first thing they start off with. And it says that the Black Garden, we stepped through time and prevented a garden from consuming the stars. And then we're going to view next memory. It also has the vault glass. Now it has me and Reaper again, along with some people I used to play with. I used to a lot with Soul Regret, Luck at the top. It was Luck, and Death. I used to play with him a lot as well. The sixth individual I do not know or remember fairly, so it does look like I beat that a week afterwards. It says the Vault of Glass. We descended into a timeless vault and made our own fate. I think this is really awesome that they actually have all this stuff saved and that they're bringing it in. And this could be some of the veteran stuff that we've heard release will be given to us when we start this second game. We're going to go to the next memory, which is Crota. The dark below, he was the reason we fled the moon and the reason we returned. Now, I do know that the first time I beat the Crota raid, it was not two of us. The only thing I can think is the other individuals maybe deleted their accounts or something happened or banned or something. But yeah, me and Miss Gamer Queen apparently, but I do know that the first time we beat this, it was not a two-man job or man and woman job. There were 4 other individuals, but I do not remember who they were. So I guess that information was lost. Crota's down in that pit. Okay, Crota's down in that pit. We did with blades that guns could not. So this is actually seems to be the end of the Crota raid itself. I missed that other part, I guess. Again, me and Rare Reaper and a few other individuals that we teamed up with to complete the raid. And now, guys, we're going to start a new adventure. I did not have much of anything else around the time of the Crota raid. After I was able to play it a couple months, I did lose the ability to play this game for a while, and I did not get a chance to get back into it. I did try later, but Destiny 2 I plan to stay with all the way through from start to finish, if I'm able, which should not be a problem. So we're going to go ahead and start a new adventure with you guys. Alright guys, this is really awesome to me. I was really hoping this. I'm not sure what happened to my hunter, and excuse me guys, and we will get back later. I'm not a big fan in this game of creating humans themselves, but I wanted to make a Awoken a hunch. I wanted to make an Awoken, an Exo, and a Titan, and I wanted my Exo to be a hunter, and my original one I wanted to be was a Warlock along with an Awoken. So this is really awesome. I was really hoping for this. You actually get to transfer your characters from Destiny 1 to the Destiny 2 game itself. So that will save a lot of time for you guys who want to jump straight into it. Don't worry, later on we will do character creation videos for each race, and let you guys look at that as well. So with all that out the way, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now guys, I will go ahead and stop talking after this. I do apologize for talking during the first cinematic, but for any noise you guys may hear, I'm just getting over a cold, and there is a fairly good storm outside, probably more intense than the one that we're seeing in the back now. And Reaper is on in my party chat as well, so if you hear me guys talking, that's probably what you'll be hearing. His commentary is not included, but I just want to go and give some warnings.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Fly fast.
Let's get moving. We need to find Zavala, Ikora, and Cade.
Alright guys, sorry for any normal play, I guess, or playing around. I'm just trying to get a feel for the controls themselves and see kind of what I'm looking like right now. Alright, so nothing special going on here. This is probably all locked out to particulars. We do get to pick our... Okay, so we do get to pick all three of our jumps. That is very interesting. We may lose this following what's about to happen. Notice I will not speak any spoilers, but we do get to pick our grenades, and we do get to pick our jumps as well. The grenade and the jump picked are the ones to the list in which I want to use. Burst glide, jump airborne. So yeah, I believe these are the two I normally use. The weapon start off is a sidearm. I do want to say how amused I am at the fact that we have both sidearms and hand cannons now. I do believe that's fairly funny. The clans will be activated in a few days. They're having issues with those right now. Does not seem to be anything in the inventory. Not surprising. I'm just doing a quick check. We'll probably have to increase my sensitivity in a bit, but we'll play a little bit first.
Cabal! This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Hey, Cade.
Hey, you two. Give me a sec.
Yes, sir.
Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Over here, Warlock. My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza.
Okay,
I'll take care of
dude, I want the sword. Just hand the sword. Keep the gun.
War,
No? Okay.
then war.
I don't know about you guys, but if the armory is open to me, I want everything. Call me greedy. Alright, so let's look and see what we've got our hands on now. No power weapon. That's not too surprising, really. We now have a sidearm secondary, and we have an auto rifle and a sidearm primary. We'll definitely be using the assault rifle or the auto rifle, considering our secondary is now a sidearm as well. Going to take a quick look at what we're looking at here. Red dot micro, increased range and increased handling speed. We also have this weapons magazines built for higher capacity, increased magazine size, and kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, and it stacks to 3. So the more we kill, the more damage it's going to get. As figured, we do get one of these from the start. I actually figured we'd possibly get, again, we'll not discuss spoilers, but I figured we would get more than just the one off the bat. Again, sorry for any coughing you guys might hear. Actually, might turn down the sensitivity some. Seems to be a little stronger since the beta.
Evacuation order 7-7 is in effect. This is not a drill. All civilians report to designated evacuation areas immediately.
Okay, guys, this is a 3-shot burst. Sidearm, did not know that was an option. Also, another piece of information, which was not noticed. The individual I killed a second ago, I believe he had a fire shield. If these guys have one, like this individual here, and you shoot it, it explodes, it will actually explode and cause additional damage to the enemies around and the guy. I believe it's double damage. So if you see a guy with an energy shield, make sure you match up the element in which he has to do additional damage. There it was, guys. Saw the shockwave after 2 bursts. These guys are currently at a lower level, so I will save my special.
These Cabal is Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away. Incoming! Fall back to my shield!
Okay guys, so it looks like if you use your special, Zavala will give a good bit of light. And as before, there is actually... Okay, sorry about that. There's actually a public area again as it was in the beta. I do enjoy that because that just means that you can meet other individuals and help each other out. Just like that, individual was able to assist me, so that's pretty good.
We hold here. That command ship is next on the list. Missile, stay inside my shield.
Make sure you get back to the shield whenever he says so to get yourself some more light.
More Red Legion. Show them what Guardians are made of.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Alright guys, I'm not going to waste too much time messing around with stuff, but I did just want to look around to see if anything was up there hidden. Oh, okay, that door did open. Sorry about that. Got turned around there.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legions. You
One
will
bad
see
chick
no
right here,
more
guys.
from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
To destroy the ship and then ride it down.
Zavala,
I feel sorry for the guys where she's landing at.
We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Alright guys, for these flame guys, as you could probably imagine, the critical area that you want to aim for is on their back. Destroying it will cause it to explode, as that individual did, causing additional damage to enemies around you.
We need that ship off the beam.
I do think it's funny, for you guys who don't know, those majors and ultras, when they die you get heavy ammo. I do think it's funny that they do give you that even though you do not have a heavy weapon yet, but I'm sure that's just easy in the software for them to not to worry about that restriction with this area.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship. Now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Alright guys, sorry about that. Due to issues with the game we're having, I had to invite Reaper to the party again.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
One thing I will say, guys, I would like for situations like that, as rare as it is to sneak up on the enemy, maybe to have some type of assassination. Don't have to have a large... Okay, so he has a void, so just kill him with the void grenade. Cause some additional damage. Keep that shield from coming back. And this is the flame guy, so like I said before, don't forget to aim for the thing on his shoulder. I do believe an aim assist is on. I may have to turn that off in a moment. I believe that may be why my screen's jumping around so much.
Low on ammo. All flaming fists. Traps burning out. Anyone heard from Akora? Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! On me!
Looks like there would be something hidden back there. Sorry about that, guys. Got distracted for half a second. Alright, so his shield's already gone for some reason. Maybe no, they didn't have one. That's for all the trouble you created in the beta, man. I don't know about anyone else, but when I originally tried that part in the beta, I went through fairly slow and he was a bit of a pain. Guessing the other guy fell or something, not really sure what happened to him.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
Always keep your eye in front of you, Guardians. I know I didn't.
All right, destroy the turbines. The shields should fizzle. Yes, just like that.
Guys, you can die very easy from this thing, so when you get in here, you're going to want to run and jump, go to the next one, and then watch for this to pass. Ah, epic fail. One thing I do enjoy they added to this game is the clampering ability itself.
Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala? Amanda, we're headed topside.
And I do believe that may be it for the mission. Yep. That's it, Guardians. Tour log is over.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Okay, he had to have a switch. No way he timed that perfect.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
No.
Your kind never deserved the power you were given.
Man, throw away my MP3 player.
I am Gaul. And your light is mine.
Yeah, I agree, man. They should let you pick your own style of weapon, especially if you go into an armory itself. I do agree with that. It shouldn't be a standard. These are your weapons. But yeah, the second sidearm they give you is a 3-shot burst, so it's like a pulse. Same here, man. As soon as I get a scout, that's what I'm gonna stay with. I believe there's an aim assist that's kind of making my guy jump a little bit when he aims, so I may have to look at that. And here, new cinematic. It's interesting. A little like the Leviathan, guys. First raid location. Okay, guys, we are now in a third-person view. I did expect something like this. Looking at some of these cinematics they gave us before, some of the trailers, which showed us crawling through the rubble. But yeah. Hopefully this won't take too long. I do understand the reason why they're having it, for the dramatics showing you how everything's destroyed, and it is destroyed, guys. Your vision's messed up, you're weak, you're hurt. Haven't felt this way in centuries. I will say, not necessarily this part, of course, but I do wish they would allow the prologue later to be replayed, just from more exploration with your character after it's been completed, just for fun. Since you can go through the whole campaign, retry any mission, I think the prologue should be available as well. It's not a normal practice in video games, but I would love to actually just be able to go back through with exotics and everything else and just tear up the area just for fun sometime. And it wouldn't be the worst thing to do a daily mission as an objective to redo it as well, with some modifiers on it, like you would a strike, weekly nightfall, something. Alright, guys, there's our first look at a tank. Actually, the tanks are right above us on the bridge.
You're alive. I thought I'd lost you.
There we go.
But I can't resurrect you. Not since.
Alright, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I actually am very surprised with seeing him so soon.
Is gone. They've taken the city, the Traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless Guardians. We have to get out of here.
I do want to take a look at my gun. It looks damaged. Yeah, it is a damaged gun. I do think it's funny I am still holding it. Take a look at the Ghost in his current condition. A little bit buffer, fresh coat of paint. He'll be alright. I do like how they even went as far as to remove this, turn it gray, and say the power's gone. Everything we have is currently damaged. I will say it is interesting they went through that much detail to damage your armor that way and actually give you damaged armor pieces. So yeah, it's just really good attention to detail. As always, well, stop talking.
Emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
Now, we'll say, and the scenery, as always, guys, is impressive. It always has been with Destiny, and they did a really good job on this one as well. Didn't take a lot of time to sit and stare at it, but I did pay attention to it when we were running through. So it looks like we've been wandering for 2 days after the fact, or after we left. And for those who don't know, I believe that's Lewis, I believe his name is. He seems to be leading the way to the next safe area.
These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
I do like how they were actually able. I like how they're sliding all the new weapons in. I have a feeling the next weapon we're probably going to see is going to be a heavy grenade launcher. I feel this location is supposed to be a survive until you die type of scenario. Nope, okay. Man, looks weak. So we're gonna trap the Falcon through the mountains, guys. Like I said, I do believe a grenade launcher is probably going to be the first thing we get our hands on for the heavy weapon. They're trying to introduce us to a lot of the new weapons in the game. It does feel slightly forced upon, but it's not exactly a major issue.
Falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
We also seem to have some ammo for a damaged weapon now. I'm going to look at still a 10. So it's damaged, it still holds the same power. I did not notice that before. As you guys can see, we've walked a very good distance away from the Traveler because he is huge. And I mean, you can tell there's a major distance that we've covered between on these short couple days. Considering we have seen all the down Guardians that we have, it will show that not only has the Red Legion taken the city, but their mission is to track down and exterminate all the Guardians themselves across the planet. Like a good fighting area. The first review of the submachine gun, guys, first impression, it's not bad, especially if you do it in controlled bursts, but I'm more of a precision shooter when I can be. I enjoy scout rifles a lot, so trying to take on all these enemies and having to wait for them to get close range is slightly annoying. Even with pulse rifles, I can take them out with a little distance behind me, or in front of me, I guess you could say. Okay, so I about just jumped right off the map there. Probably not the best idea. Okay guys, that was completely my fault. Restarting from last checkpoint, really hope, okay, that is right here. I need to pay a little more attention. Sorry about that, guys. Did not have an issue jumping across the tree, but you do not have to. Set up to fail.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good Guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait. Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon. belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
Well, guys, I have been corrected. First heavy was not a grenade launcher after all. Sorry if I sound a bit out of it, guys. A little bit tired. But I will be at this for a little while longer.
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Go. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominers have?
I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Okay, guys, so we have received the shotgun and the ship. Hold on one second. Your Reaper, once you progress. Alright, got you. Got a little bit of time between us. I'm in a public area now. I'm at the farm, so as soon as you get here, let me know, and we will go from there. Alright guys, we're going to try to wait a little bit on Reaper, considering the fact that he is behind due to the issues Bungie was having getting everyone in originally. Ship's a little beat up, but kind of liking the style. Little arrowhead look here. While we're here, there should be a few items that I've acquired or should be acquiring due to the limited editions. So let's open this up and see what we got. You have no message at this time. Well, I do stand corrected. Khan.
Oh, I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now, I understand you seek the shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
Alright guys, so looking at this new item we've got, it seems they want us to actually go to the shard and use this to go with it. No more items available here. This seems to be all quest related at the start, which is not a surprise. So our power level has increased. Let's see. Go and look at that. Power is an average of the attack and defense values across all of your current equipment gear. Higher power improves both your damage output and your defense. Yeah, Reaper, it's much more temporary than I originally thought it was going to be. So it only lasts for about a minute. I thought it was going to last a whole lot longer, but it only lasts about a minute or so, and then you'll be able to start moving relatively close to normal speed.
This is a lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So, anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted up hunk of Traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet. Don't you be my first.
Alright guys, so our mission seems to, we have to get to the shard, reading here, and we have to get to the shard of the Traveler, and we do it by completing the mission Spark. Now it wants to keep us straight, so it seems that, okay, so we can buy some stuff here from her, a lot of level 1 stuff, new gear, seems to be 500 glimmer, 600 glimmer, 650 glimmer each.
Catch you later.
Director available. Hawthorne has get you a jump ship, the Wonder Wing. With the ship, you can now travel beyond the farm, even to other worlds. Use the director to select new missions, track locations, and view your milestones or interact with friends.
A little intimidating, but
Alright guys, so you open up your ghost and then you hold the same button and it'll bring up the map. When you get here, press the left trigger and it will give you your milestones. And it wants us to complete the mission.
Are you still with us?
So you spark in the European Dead Zone.
Back when I first left the city, if you told me I'd be here, in this place, doing this job, I'd have said you were nuts.
Alright guys, so if we come here to the European Dead Zone, we select, it'll ask when to start the mission. Right before we go, it does look like I'm actually going to be able to acquire some of my items now that I should have been given before, I hope. It may, the prolong may last a little longer first. But I believe I'm supposed to get some items from the postmaster.
Yes.
Okay, so we may have to complete the mission Spark first. That would be slightly disappointing, but this area I would expect to be crawling with individuals playing like myself instead of just being me. So it's very possible that that what we're seeing here is just needing to be, this is still part of the prologue. Now, me and Reaper were discussing a moment ago, and I do agree with him that the prologue may be a little long. I do understand the concept why. There's a lot of story in this, and even the developers themselves said they want to pack so much story we complain about it. But I've been playing, I don't know exactly how long I can check, but around an hour. I have been playing for almost an hour, and I still have not been able to co-op with any of my friends. Now, after this, we get multiple hours, tons of hours to do co-op with people. And when you play, if you play with one other characters, you don't have to watch all the cinematics. I'm sure there's an easy method of skipping. But I do agree that it does seem to be taking really long to get where we need to be.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says Dead Zone.
Yeah, a sign that says Dead Zone. Sorry guys, hit the mic by accident. So here we are on the mission Spark. After this, hopefully the prolong will be completed.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit like a dark haunted forest.
But non-guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
Now I'm going to try to sprint through this area really quick, guys. After this, I have a feeling we're going to get our power back. I always believed when they kept telling us we were going to lose our light that the Guardian very early on was going to give us back at this shard. I'm sorry, the Traveler's Shard was going to give it back. But as of yet, not really sure how. But it does make sense that the method of doing that would be, oh, power weapon, sorry. Does make sense the method would be going to the shard itself.
Did you hear something?
Okay, so it looks like we have fallen in the area. I no longer see the ones that fell, but I do hear them.
The fallen.
Alright guys, so we already get a little bit of currency from that, so we get back, we might actually be able to buy some items right time we get back, but I'm not sure how much we'll need if they actually give me the all the pre-order content. or limited edition content. This does seem to be a specific boss area we've crossed into. First loot chest along the way. Let's see what our weapon is. Okay, so we have ourselves a auto rifle, again, as I discussed. Okay, so guys, yeah, as you see at the bottom, the power level increases. We do more damage overall. I'm happy that we got an auto rifle finally. Again, really looking forward to getting some scout rifles or even a pulse rifle, just because I like to do controlled burst or controlled firing.
The shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
Now, the reason why I'm taking my time jumping from spot to spot, guys, considering we've lost the light, I'm not sure how much damage it'll take to really hurt us or kill us once we fall. Okay, guys, so we get our first look at a Bright Ingram. Oh, I thought it was a Bright Ingram, sorry. Just a common. Okay, so we've got a lot of dregs to deal with. No issue here. I would expect a captain toward the end of the area or the map. Not map, sorry, mission. Huh. Rich. Alright guys, got ourselves another piece of armor. I feel this is very, very scripted, of course. So we're going to be getting this gradually through. We're slowly replenishing the armor that we have and increasing our power levels. So before we get done with this mission, I expect we're going to have ourselves a full set of armor and maybe even one more additional piece of equipment. Okay guys, I kind of feel like an idiot. This whole time I've been using the submachine gun, did not switch. And the assault rifle that we have, or auto rifle, okay, expected him. The auto rifle we have does shoot slowly, which does provide the ability for more precision. I do enjoy that. Let's see how it fires. Okay, so it's not like Shuro's regime. The speed is constant. It does not change due to aiming. Now I'm not sure, but a second ago we saw that individual get his health, part of his health back. That could honestly be due to the fact that that captain was there.
Scared them away.
If it was a captain, we'll make sure they have not changed the names of the characters. And if so, that means they could have healing properties and we want to take them out quick if that is the case. But future play will let me know that for sure.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it?
You guys could tell he is actually slowly healing.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back.
If someone would please contact the Red Legion, let them know it's about to get real now. Light has been returned, and we will now be able to, well, do what needs to be done. We do start off with the Dawn Blade, and I'm actually curious, which we can check now to see if we have both. Okay, so as I thought, guys, the Dawn Blade is, sorry, mine's going blank. The Dawn Blade is our newest method, and it's going to switch the hand cannon to increase our power. We still have the damaged ghost, but I was saying the Dawn Blade is our newest method of special. They haven't removed our void one. And I wish we had just a couple more enemies just to get to level 2, but I'm sure that will happen once we get back. Oh, mission's not currently over. Kill myself on that one. Okay, guys, for this concept of this, we are actually we actually can get infinite light at this location. This is actually really cool. Okay, guys, so after a minute or so, you will lose the ability. I died, unfortunately, just because, okay, I do see it across the way. I got a little too ahead of myself, which allowed me to die. Alright, guys, we have now increased our level. As figured, that was the idea for this area. Once that's done, we're going to come up here, it seems. Okay, we have one upgrade point available. We will not be able to upgrade these paths until much later on. It is level restricted. Oh, and by the looks of it, our jumps and grenades have now been lost. So it seems we have a very specific path for unlocking that they want us to do. It's not very surprising considering that was the way it was in the first game. Let's see. Okay, so this is our healing rift. Creates a well of light that continuously heals those inside it. Okay, guys, so it looks like the mission was completed while I was looking through my stuff. If we're lucky now, we've learned everything and leveled and received the light back. With a little more cinematics, we will be able to jump right into actual gameplay. Reaper, what's your current status? Guardians, new cooperative play and Crucible PvP available. All activities, including campaign, are now open for cooperative play. Use the roster to invite or join other Guardians. Speak to Lord Shaxx to battle other Guardians in battle versus player. In player versus player competition in the Crucible. Alright guys, roster is very easy. Let's go to your here, go to clan. Sorry, that is not the case. Wow, I did that completely backwards. Go here, open up the directory, and then you can go to right bumper R1 to roster. Definitely need to clear out my friends list. I would change, it does say clan and friends only. I would like to change that to, okay, that's game. Okay, clan is on the right. As I said, guys, the clan will be open once we get there. Here's our actual friends list. That looks more familiar now with some of these individuals. And this is just the people in the public area. The map is not currently available for this location. I don't know if that's because there isn't actually one. But we'll just have to see. So what we're going to do to finish this mission, we're going to speak to Hawthorne at the farm. And then we'll talk to Shaxx to open up. Matter of fact, just for the heck of it, we'll talk to him first, and then we'll talk to Hawthorne to complete the mission.
It's you. You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shaxx will prepare you. In my arena, should a titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him his words. There is only one path to victory, Guardian. See you on the battle.
Okay guys, so you guys know there's Crucible exclusive content, and for our mission it says complete matches in the Crucible to hone your skills against other players and earn rewards. I will do some Crucible I know coming up, but until I beat the game, that will be my primary focus. Is going to be campaign and other PvE stuff. That's the main reason why I do Destiny. But go ahead and accept that. Milestone updated, faction reward. Complete Crucible matches and challenges to get Crucible tokens and earn level 20 rewards from this faction. So there's currently no items available. Let's see, Crucible Ingram 181. So guys, you can get a lot of Crucible emblems, and this is some of the content that you can get. If you recognize the Anka name, this was the equipment that we saw in the Crucible during the beta, and everything here seems to be level 15, and this is just some of the stuff that you can get: faction gear, faction reward, and additional rewards. I believe that's just all the capabilities for completing Crucible.
Until next time.
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you
Like
did
a candle.
it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor.
Okay guys, we have a new mission now. We can buy some gear here, like I said. I do not believe weapons are going to be necessarily available, and the weapons and the armor is only slightly more powerful than what we have. So I don't believe it'll take long to get better stuff out in the wild on our own.
Checking now.
There still does not seem to be any of the content that I'm supposed to be getting for the limited edition. I'm not sure if that has to do with
The dreams have changed,
still missions.
and now I know why. Truly, the Traveler has chosen you. Your light shines brighter than ever. As a guardian, my calling has always been as historian, not warrior. And I will ensure your great deeds will never be forgotten. I don't need light to record your deeds. For a while more, at least. Make no mistake, my friend. We are living through history. And the burden of legacy falls on you. We are the scattered people of a fallen city. You are our last and only hope. Be brave, Guardian.
Okay, guys, who else felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi a second there? Sorry, just had to ask. Okay, so it seems that still all the inventories are closed. That is very disappointing, but I do believe what's going on here is we're still in a type of prologue, but it has given us the ability to do cooperative through this prologue portion. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look around the farm some. Okay, that was interesting. The guy was running much faster. I've heard about this. I'm not exactly sure how to activate it. I'll do that later. But what we're going to do, guys, we're just going to look around. We're going to wait a few minutes, and we're going to wait for Reaper to actually finish his prologue mission we just completed. And if you actually come to the vault, guys, and go to the collections, it actually seems we have some things in here. We have emblem 2s, I believe. These are probably due to these are probably just due to what we got for completing for transferring our characters from Destiny 1. If so, that's going to be slightly annoying, because I do know that I did have a hunter, unless I did get rid of him, which I do not believe was the case. You also get certain emblems here for completing certain areas. We have a lot of emotes that we actually received, apparently, and the shadow dance. I want to go ahead and take a preview of this. May keep this one out, guys. Check what the other one is. Loot. These two are actually ones I did get for this one is for pre-ordering on the Xbox One, and this one is for the limited edition. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this emblem out. The point emblem is there. Now I do want to know where I can find the rest of my things. Alright, so we have the Commander's Blessing. Not really sure what that is, but whatever it is, let's see what happens if we turn the light off. Okay, absolutely nothing. So whatever the Commander's Blessing is, allows us to run faster. There's nothing up top by the looks of it. I was going to go up there, but there's nothing there. Let's go take a look at the gun shop here.
It's my favorite operative.
That is very tempting, guys. A scout rifle. I believe we'll find one fairly soon, and it is only level 1. So we will wait on that. But we have a few weapons we can get here, including a void, which is one we have not seen yet. While we wait, let's go ahead and look at what we have here. So we have shooting, we have dancing. I'm sorry, sitting, dancing. We have shooting, and we have bowing, or waves.
What? You thought a bit of apocalypse would shut down Eververse? Not likely. We have two choices here. Give up, give in, or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes. With style. Even in the worst of times, if you look good, you feel good. And this place? It could use a little glamour. So, what can Eververse do for you today?
Okay, guys, so we can get the bright engrams here. I've heard about that. You can buy them one each for 200 silver. I'm not exactly sure how to acquire that yet. You can buy 3 for 500, and you can buy 5 for 800. So you can buy 5 for the price of 4. We get a lot of interesting things in these. Buy silver. You can purchase silver until one of your characters. You cannot purchase silver to one of your guys is level 20. So we gotta get to level 20 guys before we can purchase silver.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
I believe there's supposed to be a way to see what these things will give.
How's the fight?
Preview. Okay, so here's just some of the things we can get. Seen some of these before. These are actually respawn. You cannot see it, but you can actually, when you respawn or spawn into an area, it gives a hive spawn or a taken spawn or a vex. That's really cool. We also have 2 shells for our ghost, the warlock shell. Go look at that. It's not too bad. Look at the Twilight. So the Twilight one's not that bad either. Let's see what else we've got. We have mods as well. So it shows what each one affects. We have an elemental weapon mod that's really awesome. Weapon stats armor mod, character stat armor mod, and ability cooldown armor mod. So it's a lot of different things we can do. And then we have bright dust. So small gift of bright dust, medium gift of bright dust, and huge gift of bright dust. Now these are all things that we can get from the bright shards themselves. This is not something we can buy. But we do know that when we get these bright engrams, I said shards, sorry. When we do get these bright engrams, we do know that these are some of the few items that can come out of them. And a lot of them look really interesting and really good. You can also get better detail by going to them individually and viewing them. As you guys can see, instead of the 3, there seems to be about 25 of these transmat effects, and there's a lot of different mods that we can use for this, which to improve reload speed. These also, they show for power weapons. In the bottom left you can see the ammo type showing which one they are. Void melee abilities recharge faster. So it gives us a lot of interesting things that we can just add to our weapons and our armor. And this is really awesome, guys. I like this ability to add this extra stuff. And we have a ton of ghost options as well. Really liking this ship, guys. And taking a brief look. Liking the way this one looks as well. These are the 2 I would like to get my hands on. Take another look at this one. Okay, out of the 3, I would have to say this is my favorite out of the 3. It's got a lot more design to it, a lot more details. What we're going to do now is Reaper is now done with his mission.
you for shopping at Everett.
So we're gonna go ahead and join him because he has to talk to the two people in town, I'm sure, still. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in with him and see how well the matchmaking in this game's working. Reaper, can you hear me?
Take as long as you like. I can wait. I know it's a lot to take in, Guardian. Use as much time as you need.
We seem to be having some issue with our primarily our issue is that I keep forgetting my mic is muted. Reaper, can you hear me now? Sorry about that. There we go. I was talking to myself, even my ghost wasn't listening to me. So I'm coming to your location now, since you're completed, and I'm sure you have to talk to the individuals there as well. Once you get back to the farm, you have to speak with Hawthorne again and the Crucible guy directly under. No, it looks like they're forcing you, but it's mostly giving you a milestone. Milestones are actually a really good way of leveling and getting a lot of good stuff. You want to make them the last thing you do in the week, though. Or I don't know if it's necessarily the week. You want to prolong doing them as long as you can, because they give like legendary gear and other stuff. About 5 or 6 guys just dropped on me instantly the second I dropped in. But yeah, I'm directly under you. Well, if Hawthorne, I might know what one is. If you come down to the vault, not that it really matters, you can get emojis and stuff. Emotes and stuff. There's one that's like a 6-shooter. And if you run up here, well, I'll wait till you get out. Other side of the vault, back toward the hangar. I think we'll find a scout rifle fairly soon, but this guy had one a minute ago when I checked him.
We need more guardians like you.
It's only a level 1 as well. Nope. Nah, he's changed. Yep. Your lead. I'm in your fire team. Pull out your ghost, then hold the same button. Right bumper to roster. And you should be able to find me. I do not see the fire team option, which is very confusing. But you should be able to find me. But I'm on the left. Select me. Yep. So you're right. You promoted me. You know who runs this. Yes, it really saved a lot of time having to do the character customization. Now, I only had 2 of my 3, and I do know I have 3, so that's, not really sure what those are for. Alright, guys, so we'll come here looking at the milestones. To get Crucible access, it says for the milestone we have to complete 2 matches in the quick play playlist. We'll handle that some other time. But for the Red War mission that we are continuing, we have to speak with Devrim in the European Dead Zone, which is the mission we're doing now. So we're going to come here and continue Red War. And as you guys can see, here's the massive map we have. And I'm not sure if it's necessarily connected as it was in Destiny 1. You could go all the way around. But we have our landing zone here, and then here's our mission as well. So we can actually track the mission. So when we get there, it'll actually point to us what we need to do. So Reaper and I are going to hop in and get this thing going. By the way, Reaper, I got 2 more points on the power level. I win. Noob. I didn't either. It was all found. Yeah. Yeah, I got 3 helmets, I think 3 arms or 2 arms or something, and it was like 2 of them like 25 and 2 of them were 23. They're like barely better than the others. Yeah. Future reference, when it's us, what we can do is, first of all, we'll cut that out. Because it drowned out mine. But what we'll need to do is, I know the method to increase the parties, include the party's audio, but the issue with that is we have to worry about tweaking the audio to make sure you're not too much louder than the game, and at the same time it's not too much louder than you.
The EDZ is rough, especially around the old town.
That would be future
Just remember,
tweaks.
refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them?
One thing I will say, guys, that I am not enjoying about this, I just flew in here by myself, and as you guys know, Guardians, we can go into fire teams of 3. The game has removed all the dialogue from our Guardians themselves. The reason for this is you're looking at 3 males, 3 females, 3 races each. That's what I meant by the 3 and 3. Sorry about that. Like I said, a little tired right now. But that's 6 different audio languages, and from what I understand, that's 6 actors they would have to get. But this game is now used, I believe, in 12 countries for 12 languages, if I understand. If I'm wrong about that, don't crucify me. But that would give them about 72 different voice actors they would have to focus on, which I believe is the reason they're not doing that. Reaper, I see black, Reaper. Okay, now I'm in. Okay, I'm here now. I heard the gunfire and everything else going on. Let's proceed to the mission, Reaper. Especially because I just got that kill. I vultured it. We're going to get to the tower. Seems to be a ghost in here.
A guest. And here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devram Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you?
Alright guys, looks like we're going to be acquiring ourselves a new ghost skin. While it's activated, we can detect caches within a 30-meter range while in the European Dead Zone. So this will not work relatively anywhere else that we get to. Reaper, they seem to have a scout rifle and a pulse rifle at this location. I figured you did. I'm gonna wait to grab one. Myself. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. So let's open up our milestone, guys. So the going to complete the invention, a new frontier, the adventure. Okay, so this is our current location. I'm leaving. Okay, guys, we have a public event about to drop. Reaper, would you like to try to tackle one of the public events? We got a minute to get to the location. Oops. You're out, Reaper. You're alright. I dropped. I was looking at, let's move. We're probably going to die horribly, but as long as we know that, it's okay, right? You're on my 6. Okay, it seems like the public event is actually right here. So we can actually sit here and work on these enemies while we do it. It must not. Okay, guys, interesting piece of information. Reaper cannot see the tracker. So if you're doing a fire team, make sure you are pointing out to other individuals in your fire team where you're tracking, because they cannot see the same thing. Even if you are a fire team leader, Reaper, if you pull out your map, hold the button, it'll bring up the map for the area. You'll see a the ghost button. Press it, then hold it, and then hit left bumper if you need to bring up the map, and then it will yeah. Alright guys, so public event is supposed to be in this area. Okay, since the enemy has moved against each other, so this is one of those to where the enemies are just fighting each other, I do believe. Okay, Reaper, it showed here originally, Reaper, but it's not it. It showed it here on my map, so we have to roll. Yeah. Being level 2 with weak weapons, guys, there's a good chance that you're about to see a slaughter, and not in the way that we prefer. But once we get there, maybe we'll be lucky enough for some other guardians to be here. Yeah, I believe you get a couple minutes. Yep, there it is. And we have a couple guardians who have already activated. So Reaper, let's go ahead and get in and activate it ourselves.
Look at those folk.
I just meleeed the guy to activate it for you as well.
Take down that servitor and they starve.
Alright guys, I'm not really sure how to do it, guys, but there are Reaper, I got a pike I'm about to get my hands on. I got you. See if you can destroy these things with this shard, something. There's methods of activating heroic events. I'm just not sure how. It seems we have to destroy the other servitors in the area. For some reason, they do not want to die. Okay, he spawned. He teleported me into the air, then threw me down, and then spawned on top of me and killed me when he spawned on top of me. Don't worry about okay, these guys are getting me revived, but it's only a few seconds. So if I go down, not a massive deal. Alright, Reaper, get over here, getting some health on my location. Yeah, he's immune. There's a servitor. Yeah, we have to take down the servitors on the ground level. Yeah, when you see the servitors on the ground. Alright guys, we got, well, I'm talking to myself here, mostly me and Reaper. We got 1 minute. Nice. Yep. Yeah, you sniped him. You sure? Show me proof. I shot a lot. Okay, so we have a European dead zone, and we have a new weapon. Reaper, what'd you get? Good. You're really helping out there with all that information, Reaper. Good job. Okay, so I have a level 2 submachine gun. level up. I've got a new piece of armor. A couple new pieces of armor. Warband. I got a new hand cannon. We'll not be using that. Sorry guys for those of you who are big fans of hand cannons. Also going to equip my ghost. I forgot to do that originally, so I have my new ghost skin equipped. We have this grenade. Let's see. I will say that the grenade that is asking me to unlock, that I will unlock, because it is in the way of the progression, or in the line of progression, is not one that I normally use. I will actually try to hold off from that because I do not use it. And maybe when we get our next, ooh, I'm getting attacked. Maybe when we receive our next special, we'll be able to actually do that as well. Just use all those points. These guys are not nice, Reaper. For some reason, they want to kill us. Headshot. Let's go back for the progression. I got another Ingram here. Another hand cannon. Reaper, follow me. Keep up. What's taking you so long? You won't shoot it. It's gone now. I can drive. It's just controls are messed up. It's my ghost. He's all high on energy. Yeah, he's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Alright, I may die, so give me some cover. Since you are here now, right? Alright guys, so I'm gonna track the mission we have here. We have to go back inside for the mission. We'll tackle any public events we come across probably. For you guys who don't know, when you do the public events, if you fail them, you still get rewarded loot, but it will not be as much. Randall the Vandal. I missed that guy. Randall, I missed you from Destiny 1. You were my friend. Hey, we got a loot for it. You killed... Randall was my friend. How could you kill him? We had so... Yeah, I got one of those too. Not exactly sure what they're used for yet. I'm also not sure what we're doing in here, man. We come in here, we activate our ghost. It looks like we're scanning, but I don't... Okay, so only the fire team leader can do it. Okay. Okay, all it tells me is to track or untrack. Well, here's... Let's try to track this other one. That's all it's telling me. It says, cannot access other activities at this time. I'm looking at this one. And it says to, packages and rewards, and services. I'm tracking it, and it's pointing here. But I'm trying to do it, and it's not really letting me do anything. It's not telling me to... If I jump, I lose. Maybe I just have to hold it here for a moment. I don't know. I'm sitting here. It looks like I'm scanning the, but I'm just looking at it. I mean, it's literally, I can see it moving, but it's not doing anything. It shows me, like it shows me if I'm looking at it or not. Something else over here, maybe? No, it's leading me right to this location, but it will not do anything. I can abandon activity, or I can open directory. It says enter the ground floor of the church and find what's hanging on the wall below Devron. But when I come to it, it's not doing anything. Yeah, there's a public event incoming. That's what it says, yeah. But yeah, guys, I really don't know what's going on here. It's telling me to, well, no, it tells me to come here and scan this location. Well, not scan, it tells me to come to this location. I'm pushing all the button options I've got, but I'm here looking at it. It says navigation mode is what it says. If I open the button, it doesn't do anything. It pulls me halfway across the map like it wants to show me something, but there's nothing here. What we may need to do, we may need to switch to you. It could be glitching up and it may not be letting me do what needs to be done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade the I'm gonna go to the roster and trade you to the fire team leader, and maybe you can find what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that banner on the walls will... Yeah, but I didn't have any progress with it either. I just sat there and scanned and scanned and scanned. Abandon and restart. That's fine. Well, we got about 3 minutes to the public event, so let's abandon it. Is that what you just did? Yeah. Go ahead and reactivate, and I'll continue to kill enemies. I believe as long as I'm outside killing, you'll still get points.
There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
Are you scanning it now? I doubt it. Well, I was going to say I doubt it, but you think it's possible we both need to. But I doubt that's the case. I want to go ahead and apologize. Guys. I have no idea what's going on here, but for some reason, I mean, if you guys know what's going on, then sorry if we're looking kind of like idiots. But yeah, we've got no idea really what's going on here. I'm just going to leave the controller here for a moment. See if maybe it's just a really long scanning process. I did that before and it did not work, but we're not really having any luck at the current moment, you know? Well, the problem is it's the only activity we have. Okay, see, no, I did not. So I'll start it up. This is a high value targets nearby.
There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look.
Okay, see, there's the issue, guys. Sorry about that. it was telling us to do this, but it was not ready for us to actually do it. That's very strange. So now maybe it's working. Reaper, is it doing anything for you? Or same thing? Well, I never activated it. I talked to him and then went from there. The public event's about to happen. Let's just leave let's leave it up and we'll go from there. Search around, see if you can find the high value target. Coming to you. They must have already
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Thanks for the call out for the chests. European Dead Zone. Alright, so there's a public event here, Reaper, but it's across the way, so let's not worry about these guys at the moment. Yeah. There's a good chance they might be part of the public event.
A glimmer mining crew. Shut them down.
They're heading to another site.
Seems like they might have moved to... Okay, Reaper, I found it. It's this way. It's in the back. It's on the opposite side of the church. On the opposite side of the church, we're over here fighting these guys. Reaper, you see this thing I'm shooting? I blew it up. Now right till I started shooting, it blew up. Okay, right here. Crap. May have already missed them.
There they go again.
Let's move and let's track them down. I'll go straight out the front. I think that's where they're at. Yep, they're straight out the front. Come straight to me. I'm going to show you what I've been destroying. Right here. This little box right here. Right here in front of us. I'm standing on it. If we destroy these, it'll trigger a heroic event, which will give us a lot more points. They completed it.
Tricky business, mining glimmer without a drill. Good work.
It'll be a little while for everybody starts to understand how the heroic ones work, and then they'll all be activating them. There's a yellow cabal over here. Did not know. Put me down. Don't worry about respawning me. I'm switching weapons and I'll bring myself back. Attaching all my green items. Alright, Reaper, we got a special Cabal we can take out over here if you want to take a shot at him. Almost got him. Had a grenade launcher, didn't realize it. I believe they did. Okay, let's try the Frontier Banner one last time for the 50th time. Alright, we'll get there in a second. There's gotta be something we're missing. Something we are not seeing. Oh, dude, there's a lost sector here. They're kind of like dungeons. And here it is. This guy found it. We'll do that next. What's the public event? I'm about to head your way. I think it's very possible that this mission is glitched for us. It may actually come down to the fact that we may have to leave and come back or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, as of right now, it's not working, so we may have to come back and do it later. So let's do the public event, and then we'll handle the lost sector. Where's the public event? I'm standing right beside you. Or you. Okay, it's not showing up. Is it showing up on yours still? I think your character's faster than mine. Must have higher mobility. We'll check it later. You're good. I can keep up. It probably has a certain amount of time before you have to activate it, and it probably just didn't get activated in time. So let's, yeah, say I probably didn't get activated. Let's go do the lost sector back to the church. A roving band of pikes is headed this way. That's probably what the event was. So if we kill the guys on the pikes, we get them. That's probably about it. But now we get back to the church. I'll show you how the lost sectors work and where it's at. They won't always be this easy to find. So you know. Oh, you're all the way down there still. It's fine, I just upgraded. Volch. But it's okay, it's me. I volched. Alright, Reaper, check this out. You see this? See the symbol on the wall right here? Anytime you see that, there's a lost sector hidden somewhere around. They're like dungeons. You go down, you clear the enemies, you kill a boss, and you get loot. Special. They will not always be this easy to find. Sometimes you can find one that can be on the other side of a cliff, or You got to climb to get to it. It'll be hidden pretty well in some areas. But yeah, that's where one of them is. Okay, so it's all directional. So we just entered a private area. It's probably wasteful, but it was fun, and isn't that all that matters? Okay, as I figure. Yep, and there's a Vandal on the other side, and there's an explosive barrel at your feet. Back up. Back up. Alright. That did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Okay. Yep. Oh, I barely missed my grenade. He's protecting loot. Get him. That's right, Hulk smash. Nope, open up now. Oh. Got a rare, Lost Sector emblem. Oh, you got a rare. Hold on, I did get a rare. I didn't even realize I got a rare. I just said it because I thought it made me... I don't have a rare. I've got uncommons, but not rares. It made a comment about rare though. Oh, it's the rare is the emblem, which was a Lost Sector. No, still no scout. I've got a hand cannon that's got 55 power, level 4. Got a sidearm that's 56. And got a grenade launcher that's level 5 that I cannot quite use. Alright, so we're done with this. Oh, should have grenaded that thing on the way out. Oh, I just did a real big circle, dude. That door that we were at a while ago was where the boss was. It opened up after we killed him, yeah. I'm not sure. We could probably come back. Really don't know why this banner is glitched out. I mean, I guess it's, you know, day one, a lot of issues. But there does seem to be no shortage of public events. That's a good thing, though. Okay, Reaper, it's working. Okay, guys, if you're watching this now, sorry that this is taking this long. Maybe you're supposed to do the Lost Sector. They want you to look around and find it. I've got no idea, but now it works.
Like this out there with a bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby.
Alright, Reaper, so now we gotta find a cache. It looks like it's this way. Sure, it's probably showing for you as well. He winked at me. I didn't like it. I got a token and green arms. What is that behind you, dude? Oh, dude, chest. Hurry. It disappeared. Did you get it? It disappeared. No, it was already open. That's how I saw it. It was glowing. It was already open. It's up here. Come get it. It's the EDZ coins. Don't miss this one like you did the last one.
Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Now they want us to go down to the lost sector. Let's try. Yeah. So guys, that was glitched out. Why, I don't know. Maybe they like the idea of, you know, a 20-year wait. I don't know. But whatever it is, it fixed itself, and now we're going to redo the lost sector.
As they scouted around, I think they meant it to mark something special or dangerous.
Yeah.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
Hi, Bob. You're doing great, Reaper. You missed one, but it's okay. I believe in you. Bad Randall the Vandal. Yep. No need. Took care of it.
I think I can open his supply cache.
Oh wait, you're still here? Why didn't you do anything? I had to make him suffer.
Good work down there, you two.
I got myself another auto rifle.
For other hidey holes and
Green.
treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
I got more green arms. I'm missing head and chest. Actually, I might be missing more than that. I think all I've got is head. Arms. Yep. Gone, long gone. Taking too long. This ain't Gears of War. You don't play with gears.
Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback.
I'm about to turn it in. That might be it.
The last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected.
Why don't you go ahead and track one?
Curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed.
Randall's cousin Penelope. Hold on, I'm coming down. I didn't say thank you. I got a blue. No, I'm just kidding. Where's the public event? Good box. This is awesome, guys. If you have the, make sure you equip the green ghosts whenever you get them, because it will actually make sure you know exactly where. There's a public event right behind us, I think. Yeah, but it's got a few minutes on it. It's got 5 minutes on it, so. Let's go, Reaper. Oh, you got another loot chest? There's another chest up here. You opened it. Oh. Well, right beside your, right beside the one you marked is an adventure quest. One to do from this guy, so I marked it as well. I'm gonna have to get off after this. How long before the public event starts? All right. Let me know when it drops. I have a mission to the left. Oh, I found a cache, Reaper. Should I open it or wait for you? Alright, I'll leave it there.
To those in the field, a catch is on its way. I'm not sure what it's up to, but I doubt it's good.
All that motion looks like it's a boss.
This is about to get interesting.
And very dangerous. Watch out.
Saw that. Oh, awesome. Yeah, take out the legs. Oh, he killed me. I thought I was safe. Splash damage. I wasn't. What's hitting me? Oh. One of the little robots. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Get those orbs. Get those orbs off the ground. The orbs in front of it. Get them. No, get the orbs. They you have to. It's part of the. It's how you get rid of this thing. You pick up the orb and you run to those little statues around the glowing things. Oh, they're freaking cannons. Yeah, grab another orb, dude. Fucking grenade. They're fucking rocket launchers. Or freaking rocket launchers. My bad. I got killed when he got up. Yeah, they're freaking rocket launchers that help you take them out. Not required, but much, much easier. There's another boss. Kill him. Focus on him. Don't kill the robot, kill him. Oh, dang. Don't kill the spider, kill this guy. Crap, they killed the spider. Kill the guy before he disappears. Got him. Come get the. I shot a lot. Come get the chest. Got my green helmet. My power is 49. What about yours? Yep, your power's at 2. 2. Well, yeah, I'm way over here, dude. Oh, let me activate this. Did you open it or did he? Right. Awesome. I got 1,000 glimmer and 3 tokens. Yeah, the second I landed, it disappeared. We have a an adventure over here. We finish that and we can head back to the farm. I wanted to call it the tower. Yeah. Did you ever finish the main mission? Open your, pull out your ghost and see what your objective is on the left. Should give you an objective on the left. If it doesn't, open up your map and pull the left trigger. Yeah, what is that? Yeah. So here's my next objective, but you need to complete yours first. So what do you say we get back so you can complete the current objective? And then we'll go back to the farm, and that'll be it for tonight. There's a cache up here, the one I was saving. Unya. Cannot wait until we get our ghost. Not ghost, sparrows. Bad Randall. So yeah, guys, as we get close to bringing this to a close, this game is real fun. The graphics are awesome. It does have a bit of a long prologue, much longer than the original Destiny game. That's because they're trying to pack a whole lot of story into this one. I'm sure after you get through, you will appreciate from there. But so yeah, just my germs. But nah, if we just go ahead and get through the prologue, guys, you'll be able to start playing with your friends and stuff, completing objectives, doing anything from public events to other things of that nature. And public events are a lot of them. They are happening very often. You know where they're happening now. When they happen, you have a few minutes to get there. It used to be you had to know when they were or had to be there, and there had to be so many guardians in the location before it would spawn. But yeah, guys, they're doing real good with the game so far. I've only played for a couple hours. We haven't got far into it because the banner here glitched a while ago, and annoyingly. But no, I'm real satisfied with what we've seen. So I can't wait to get my hands back on this tomorrow, get some extra playing time in my hands, and just go from there. So, alright, Reaper, let me know when you're done, Reaper, and we'll go back to the tower. Alright, not the tower. It's gonna take a while to get over, you know, the loss, the ramen shop, you know. Okay, you're the fire team leader now. So you're gonna have to take us back. Take me to the farm all you want. Just don't take me out behind the woodshed. I don't want to get beaten. Don't go to orbit. Only noobs go to orbit. If everyone would, if we go to orbit. Let me see. Are we in orbit, Reaper? I gotta know. Don't break my heart, man. Can I get some comments on the video, guys? Noob Reaper. Let's do this. I'm hoping with some of these missions completed, we'll be able to acquire the loot from the legendary edition or limited editions. We're supposed to get some. We're supposed to get a few different things. It's possible we may not get them to a certain mission at a certain level, considering they are limited and exotics. But we'll have to see. Not limited, legendary. Now, yeah, no, I don't have it either. We're also supposed to get us a ghost. It was a part of both the pre-orders for the GameStop one. It was one they snuck in there later, and the one we downloaded for the Microsoft pre-order. The digital copy also gave us a tracking ghost. Not sure what it does exactly, but so we should be seeing that one. Guys, I started saying this earlier, then I shut up because of the oh, dude, someone here already has an exotic, well, I believe is an exotic chest piece, and I actually believe you get this through campaign. So, yeah, interesting. Reaper's being all Assassin's Creed over there. Check the postmaster. I don't see any notifications, but I do believe this is where we're supposed to get our additional stuff, which does not seem to be the actual case. So, yeah, Reaper, there's nothing particular to do here, Reaper. Yeah, we'll check the vault again. Nothing. So guys, not really sure when we're going to get the stuff that we purchased. We'll have to see. So yeah, that is the that's the first couple hours of gameplay, guys. Thanks for watching. If you stuck with us the whole time, we both came into this without information. We made sure that we didn't really look too far into it. We wanted to be just as surprised as you guys were. But yeah, thanks for watching. Taking aim with Reaper here. Left trigger. You did salute. Wuss. Gotta shoot some guys, dude. But there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with us through that glitch. There'll be a lot of issues, I'm sure, with the launch. They're gonna find a lot of problems. They'll fix them along the way and patch them. But level 5 didn't take too long. Of course, the levels will take a little bit longer. We'll be sure to come back with you guys with another video tomorrow. We'll start playing again tomorrow. I'm not sure when we'll get this one uploaded because it is a 2.5 hour video. But with all that out the way, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm gonna slap an X real quick. Slap. But see you later, guys.